Are you looking for the best power banks? In this video we will look at some of the 12 best banks on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Nimble Champ, Series 2. The Nimble Champ topped this list for years, and now its successor is taking over by combining everything that made the original so good and bringing some welcome improvements. At 6.2 ounces, it's one of the lightest on the market. It's smaller than a deck of cards and can deliver 20 watts to charge two devices at once via a USB-C port on either end. While Scott used the original for years, the new version has only been out for a few months, but so far, so good. It feels durable, comes in a snazzy new range of speckled color finishes, and has a bright lanyard loop that makes for easy carrying and helps you pick it out of your backpack. The Pro version is bigger but doubles the capacity, to 20,000 mAh, and has a similar design with two USB-C ports that go up to 65 watts. There's also a smaller version with a 5,200 mAh capacity that tops out at 15 watts. The other reason we like Nimble best is because of its environmental efforts. Batteries are not environmentally benign. They use lithium, cobalt, and other rare metals whose supply chains are environmentally and socially questionable at best. But Nimble's use of bioplastics and plastic-free minimal packaging at least reduces the environmental impact where it can be reduced. This new version uses 90% recycled plastic, up 25% from the original, and comes in smaller plastic-free packaging. Nimble includes a 3.3-foot USB-C to USB-C cable in the box. At number 2. Anker Laptop Power Bank. Oh, you get style and substance with this versatile power bank from Anker. It boasts a whopping 25,000 mAh capacity and can deliver up to 165 watts to two devices. It tops out at 100 watts for a single device connected via USB-C. I love the rounded edges, the retractable flat 2.3-foot USB-C cable up top, and the clever braided 1-foot USB-C cable that doubles as a carry loop. It has a display to show the remaining battery, charging rate in and out, battery temperature, and health. It takes around 2 hours to recharge and supports pass-through charging. It fast-charged everything I tested it with, and you can charge 4 devices at once without a problem. At number 3. Anker Nano Power Bank. If you want a compact charger that comes in fun colors and simply slots into the bottom of your phone for a top-up, Anker's dinky charger is tough to beat. This power bank has a built-in rotating USB-C or Lightning connector, MFi certified, so you don't need to worry about cables. It packs 5,000 mAh of energy, enough to fully charge most phones. I tested the USB-C version with several Android phones and found it stayed in place, enabling me to use my phone more or less as normal. There's a USB-C port for recharging the power bank, and it comes with a short cable. It might not be a good pick if you use a thick case. At number 4. Ugreen 145W Power Bank. Ugreen's charger is, as the name suggests, a 145-watt charger with a 25,000 mAh battery. It's surprisingly compact for the power it provides, although at 1.1 pounds, it's definitely not ultralight. There are two USB-C ports and one USB-A port. What sets the Ugreen apart is that you can actually draw 145 watts while charging. That works out to one USB-C port at 100W and the other at 45W. Very few other batteries we've tested are capable of that feat, and none that I know of at this size. If you want to charge fast, this is the power bank for you, although it's worth noting that reviews around the web suggest it doesn't support Samsung's fast charging tech. There's a small LED readout on the side of the battery with the current charge state of the battery. I'd have liked to see some charging info on that screen as well, but that's a small quibble with what's an otherwise outstanding option if you need to keep your tablet or iPad charged up wherever you are. At number 5. AOHi Starship Power Bank. Long may this trend of sci-fi styled portable chargers continue. The AOHi Starship looks like something you might find on the Nostromo, with a black and yellow design, 3 ports in one end, and a display to show remaining battery life as a percentage and wattage in and out. Information is in yellow, but the display is very dim, too dim to make out in direct sunlight. This high-capacity power bank supports PD 3.1 and can deliver a chart-topping 240 watts for two devices via the two USB-C ports, 140 watts and 100 watts, making it a good choice if you want to charge two laptops simultaneously. You can fly with it in your carry-on, and there's a 140-watt 3.3-foot USB-C cable in the box. AOE also offers a smaller model that can deliver up to 210 watts via 2 USB-C ports, or a bigger model capped at 140 watts. At number 6. Anker MagGo Power Bank for Apple Watch. My Apple Watch usually makes it to bedtime, but for super busy days and overnight trips, it's nice to have a power bank capable of charging it up. This Anker power bank has a handy pop-up Apple Watch charger that can deliver 5 watts and supports nightstand mode. It also has a built-in USB-C cable and a USB-C port, so you can deliver up to 30 watts to your phone or another small device. A display lights up beneath the surface to show you the remaining power as a percentage and the current charging rate. It's nice and compact, with a generous 10,000 mAh battery capacity, and comes in black, white, green, or pink. Anker supplies stickers to stop your Apple Watch from sliding, but I didn't find that to be a problem. At number 7. Sharge ShargeGeek 170 Power Bank. I am a sucker for Sharge's transparent designs and cyberpunk aesthetic, but this prism-shaped power bank is more than just a pretty face. With a maximum output of 170 watts, a whopping 24,000 mAh capacity, and an IP66 rating for water resistance, fine in the rain, but best not to submerge, the Sharge 170 has form and function. The smart display shows battery life as a percentage, time remaining, and the input or output in watts. It supports many standards, including Power Delivery 3.1, Quick Charge 4.0, and PPS, and it fast-charged most of the devices I tested, including the iPhone 15 Pro, Pixel 8, Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and MacBook Air. You can simultaneously charge 3 devices at fast speeds, and the box includes a braided USB-C cable and a wee velvety bag. It can also recharge completely in an hour via USB-C at up to 140 watts, with the right cable and charger. The only thing I don't like is the relatively high price. I also tested and loved an earlier release from this company, the ShargeGeek Storm 2, $159, which has a larger capacity but tops out at 100W. At number 8. Belkin Boost Charge Power Bank 10K. Sometimes, you simply want a cheap portable charger, and this sleek option from Belkin fits the bill. It is relatively slim for the 10,000 mAh capacity, with curved edges, and 4 LEDs to show remaining power. There are 2 USB-A ports and 1 USB-C port, and it comes with a short USB-A to USB-C cable. It can only deliver up to 15 watts in total, so it's not the fastest power bank around, but that's reflected in the low price, and it will get your gadgets charged eventually. At number 9. Ugreen Nexode Power Bank. Displays in power banks are growing more common. All offer a precise readout of the remaining battery percentage, some show charging rates and other stats for power bank nerds, but this is the first one I've tried that has a cute wee robot face. This makes it easy to anthropomorphize. Mine is named Charlie, but thankfully, it is also a super speedy power bank offering up to 100 watts, which is unusual in a charger this size. Light and easy to sling in a bag or even a pocket, Charlie can be fully charged in just 90 minutes and supports several fast charging protocols, PD, PPS, QC, AFC, FCP, and SCP. I also tried the 20,000 mAh model, $70, which ditches the face for a detailed stat readout on its color screen, but I prefer the smaller version. At number 10. Infinecore P3 Pro. As a power bank, the P3 Pro is relatively big and expensive for its meager capacity, but it has a smart design that plugs directly into an outlet. Infinecore includes slide-on Type-C, I, and G travel plug adapters, covering you for trips to the UK, Europe, and Australia, among other places. It has 3 ports, but you can turn it on its side to use the magnetic Qi 2 wireless charging pad, up to 15 watts. It has a rubbery carry loop, and the soft touch finish ensures your gadgets won't get scraped, though mine is already attracting dust and debris. There's a wee display showing remaining power, charging time, wattage in and out, and temperature, and it even changes orientation when you put the P3 Pro on its side on its rubber feet to use the wireless charging pad. Infinecore currently offers a gimmicky 99-year warranty, but you must register your device within 48 hours of buying. At number 11. BioLite Charge 100 Max. If you are hiking or camping, the BioLite is a handy companion. This durable power bank is versatile, a good size to slip into a bag, and has a nice grippy textured finish. The yellow plastic makes it easy to spot in a bag or crowded tent, and the segmented LED shows the remaining power in blocks of 10%. The Charge 100 Max can simultaneously charge up to 5 devices, and the wireless charging pad on top is handy in the dark when you don't want to fumble with cables. If you don't need such a large capacity, we also tested and liked BioLite's smaller and simpler 6000 mAh charge 20 PD, $50, 10,000 mAh charge $40, $70, and 20,000 mAh charge $80, $100. At number 12. Elecom Nest Out Rugged Power Bank. Adventurers seeking a power bank that can survive camping in the rain or paddling down a river should check out the Nest Out Rugged Power Bank range from Elecom. These thoughtfully designed power banks boast an IP67 rating, have built-in shock absorbers, and are completely dustproof thanks to screw-on caps for the ports. Each power bank has a power button and 5 LEDs that show the remaining power in 20% increments. The standard tripod threading on the bottom is super handy if you snag the dimmable lamp, $43, or light panel, $45, attachments. Both plug into the top of the power banks and are IP44 rated. There's even a waterproof folding solar panel, $90, to keep the portable chargers topped up when you can't get to an outlet.